This is Love Herself. This is part 3 of information of Michael, James, and Prince. Coming from Yahweh, God of all gods, God Almighty, the Lord Himself. It reads, "This is Pops again, Father Yahweh. You all know by now that it's me. That's why you return to hear more. Now, Babe goes to bat at problems in this world when she faces them head on. Now, there's things she does that nobody else does, and she's even got witnesses that she's not playing games. When we go to ship, it's being called a star, but CNN knows better. They broadcast concerning it. The bright lights in the sky over Area 51, they say. They say it's my base, but it's not, said the Lord God. It's my sons running it, though. But they're the alien ones up to no good. Got y'all thinking it's military. But anyway, more about that later. Like I was saying, you all's concerned relative here, the female who writes my messages down, then reads them off to you all. She does something no one does. For example, when we're on ship, we go here and there. She buckles up, but don't have to. Then she sees our sons and daughters, and they see her. They weep, because it's been a long time that they've seen her. And she's been on earth for eons, helping with this war of love over evil. When they embrace, they dread her having to leave again, back down to finish aiding the war. So those on earth listen to the stories she tells about being on ship above, and how she can summon those above if the ones on earth miss their loved ones who journeyed back to the heavens. And what they do is watch her call out. Then I listen up too, said the Lord God. I probe my heavens for their whereabouts, then spot them and have them to listen up, because someone on earth misses them and wants to speak. Here are some names of those on earth who have lined up to have Sarah love herself here. Her and me to gather loved ones above for conversations. Callers on earth are Abigail Yisrael, Matthew Yisrael, Yehuda Yisrael, Azuba Yisrael, Tirza Yisrael, David Yisrael, Zechariah Yisrael, all of Miami residents who wanted to hear from former loved ones who once resided on earth but had gone on to heaven. When the ones on the other side listen in, I allow their voices to be cast through frequencies, and the ones on this side on earth, they almost faint. Yet, but they stay focused so they can respond to their loved one's conversation. They talk and chat, while Babe, love herself, Sarah, sits quietly and waits for them to be done, said the Lord. No tricks, no nothing, just truth. They even talk of past dealings, issues that only them and the listeners knew of. So we took the practice abroad, elsewhere too, and people are fascinated when they hear their loved one's voice for themselves. Love herself does not speak for them, the ones at home base heaven. She just calls them with me, and we let them speak to ones on earth. Personally, I said all that to say that Michael, James, and Prince all have already embraced me and their mom, the first one ever. I'm summoning them now, one at a time. I want them to tell you all their views briefly. Michael is first. Mom will repeat, for you all what they will say. She writes it down. Shalom. Oh, how adorable to be able to communicate, to say something to anyone who once knew me there, said Michael. I came forward with Dad when he called. I want to participate and say these few words. I'm fine. To all my fans. I'm Zebulon, though, here. That's my original name. Sorry about what happened. I should have been stronger to fight off those goons, but I didn't expect there would be so many. Murray was angry, cold, cold. He wanted my money. I would have gave him plenty, and we could have enjoyed it together. My family there never tried hard enough to be with me long. They abandoned me out in that lonely home. So I had to build it up and make it carnival-like so I could have company. I love them, miss them though, but my true family, I am with them now. Oh, those there, they cried at the funeral, one that I was not at, thanks to Dad. But we weren't that close anymore. They had new families, and it made me former family member. My fans loved me, but not enough to gather and see to it that all who were around me were soothed. My fans were army sick, but no one showed devoted love and stayed with me 24/7. I wasn't that busy. They lied. I needed protection against the security around me. I needed protection against them. They gathered to bring me down. I told it to fans in my songs, but no one answered. So I was glad to go when I saw Pops. I wasn't a drug addict. I stayed clean. I kept combating their medications, but finally to no avail because they injected me in my sleep, came in my room numerous times, disturbing my rest, saying it's necessary that we inject you so you can get some rest. When I was already resting, hell, I would sleep every time they came. It was my bodyguards most of the time. One held me down while others gagged me from screaming so children couldn't hear. I fought and I fought, but I wasn't Bruce Lee, and I should have been. It's my own fault too, for not praying to Pops. Some call him Yahweh down there. I had enough money to take up Kung Fu or something to defend more myself, but you know how you settle in to accept friends around you to be genuine? Well, I did that. They were so soft-spoken, seemed sincere in our earlier encounters. Then they showed their true colors. And Tony, a music producer, he led the way, executed everything. He's a devil in a three-piece suit. Don't do any dealings with him. None of you. He's Satan's counterpart. Well, thanks, Mom, for listening. Please go to part 4.